me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it real. Uh-huh. It's through the eyes of ReW.
Yeah, this is the last few hours of 2014, and then it goes to your birthday. It turns into 2/15. That's the year. And what? Yeah,
February 2/15,
yeah,
2/15.
it's your birthday.
And that'll probably be the only time that I'll see
It's
that in my
turning
life.
into your birthday. That's why he's the Who, because you know my brother produces this show from above, and he has that birthday. So it's turning into
Happy
your
birthday.
And Billy, my drummer Billy, is drumming with me tonight. And it's his
happy
birthday.
birthday, Billy.
Yeah, it's everywhere. He'll be here
Happy
later.
early birthday.
So, thanks be to Bourbon for having us brew a special edition New Year's Eve, or New Year's Eve, it's gotta be. Of course, you know, come on. If you got it, flaunt it, right?
Ones, baby.
Yeah,
New ones.
alright, but this is JuRGEn WhO. Today is actually National Champagne Day, and we do have champagne supplied from the... Thank you so much again for our guests tonight when they share a skeleton from their wardrobe, as they say in England. Where are the English boys? A skeleton from the wardrobe, right? Yes, that's what we're going to get tonight. It is December 31st. It is. And, you know, Italy's plan to ban plastic bags went into effect on this date. The country was using 20 billion plastic bags a year, about 300 per person, and in 2010, they made it illegal to use plastic bags. I keep seeing places trying to do that here.
You know, it's
San Francisco, I heard, did it.
Well, you know, I have some mixed feelings on that topic, actually.
You do?
Because there's bigger
Punk rock.
There's a lot of shit going on in the world that's more important than plastic bags.
Yeah.
But I do understand, you know, and the environment. Plastic bags are bad, but I fucking use them anyway.
I know.
But you know, this is what I do with them. I use them as like dog shit bags afterwards.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I try to do two uses for them.
Yeah, you use it again.
Somehow,
you reuse
but
it.
it just seems like there's plastic everywhere I go. It's in my
I
face.
know.
I can't avoid the plastic.
It's
bags.
true. Well, the London Eye, I actually was on the London Eye, and we have some Londoners on the show later. London Eye,
Welcome.
the world's largest Ferris wheel opens by the bank at the Thames on this day in 1999. I went on that London Eye.
Fun.
Well, it was not like, you know, the largest Ferris wheel. I never thought of it as that. It's kind of, it was cold and rainy, and it was great. I'm glad I did it. But it could have gone a little faster. I don't know. It was, this is it? No, but it was nice.
It depends on who you're stuck up there.
It was good, yeah. Barbara does her first live public concert in 20 years on this day.
And where was it?
I don't know, but it was in 1990.
It was somewhere.
It was public.
It was at the Beast of Bourbon on New Year's Eve.
She is from Brooklyn.
Hey.
She played Barclays Center for the first time in a long time.
Glad
Did you
to see
ever
her
watch
dress up in driving.
Lifeboat? The actress Jill,
I know the theme song. I can't say I've seen
the
this.
girl that was the little girl. You know the girl that was the littlest girl on
Different Strokes was my jam.
All right.
I've never seen the Love Boat.
Well, the Love
little girl.
Boat, the little girl, she got married on this day. Jill Whelan married Brad St. John.
While she was a little girl?
No, I guess she was 27.
Oh, okay, so she grew up and got married.
Yes,
Oh, hey.
exactly. I didn't make your mic that good.
Oh, that's his own.
Oh,
Okay,
there
how's
you
this?
go. That's
Hey,
good.
I'm back.
This was the last day in existence of the USSR. It was no longer on this day in 1991.
Now, it's the Soviet Union?
It's a lot of things.
Well, yeah, they split it up.
Yeah, but this was the last day of in the USSR.
That's the first song that popped in my head. when you
Yeah,
said that.
me too, right. The Sci-Fi Channel on cable began transmission on this day.
I enjoyed science fiction.
Sciorra, you know who she is? She was in Jungle Fever.
Should I lie?
Movies.
That was a great movie.
Another Brooklyn girl.
Great
She
movie.
got married on this day too.
That was a
to
tough
Joe Petruzzi.
You know what? I had a friend named Joe Petruzzi. Probably a different guy.
Really?
But, you know,
Was he from Brooklyn?
I love that movie. And I love Samuel Jackson in that movie. He
It's a
does
great
that
movie.
gator dance every time he wants crack. That's hilarious.
It's a good
Samuel,
movie.
a good movie,
She
Jungle
got
Fever,
married on
good
this
stuff.
day. Annabella Sciorra. Def Leppard drummer. Oh, tragedy.
Rick Allen.
Tragedy happened. This is the day he lost his arm in a car crash.
You're right.
Yeah, it was New Year's Eve day. Happy New Year.
I saw them play
He's
live.
great without his arm. Even better.
And they did all the old songs.
Yeah, he's fine. He's the
pretty
best.
wild to see that. Rick Allen, I love that guy.
This is the day that Ted Bundy from jail in Colorado. How do you think he did it? That's pretty clever. Anyone who escapes jail, you know, it's crazy.
Ted Bundy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and guess what else? Today is the day that the New York City subway gunman vigilante. Yeah, he surrendered to police in New Hampshire on this day.
And what year was that?
Why'd you do that, Bernard Getz? Why would you surrender? If you're already like in a situation,
just fucking go for it, right? Cancer's right there.
Yeah, he like surrender now, like surrender Dorothy. Come on.
Right on.
The Cars played their first gig ever on this day in 1976.
Good day to pick. Good day.
It sounds like the Cars.
Love those guys. Hey, this is in excess.
It sounds like the Cars.
Yeah, right on.
Maybe they were inspired by the Cars. Free agent pitcher Catfish Hunter signed a $3 million contract for 5 years to be on the New York Yankees.
Let's go,
in 1974. Wow, that must have been a lot of money. $3 million. Now it's like $3 million.
Nowadays, people get paid $3 million to play one game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, back then, let's live in large.
To play one inning. I know. The Green Bay Packers, birthday.
Go Giants.
Packers beat the 21-17 in the NFL championship on this game. It's 67, and it was 13 below. 13 degrees.
That was the Ice Bowl?
Yeah.
That's when I discovered that.
That's the year. Wow. Dear Abby show premieres on CBS Radio on this day and ran for 11 years. Oh, Dear Abby.
My dear Abby.
Yeah. This is the day that Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir played music together for the first time. That was before they turned into the Grateful Dead.
Whoa.
This was the day.
Wow.
Another
the day
one.
Of the Dead.
The first performance ever of the Beach Boys was on this day in 1961. And again, the Green Bay Packers shut out the New York Giants.
They were just sticking it to the Giants.
37-0.
That's right.
If you know what year that was?
Good thing this show's uncensored.
61. Yes.
I was not 20. Minus.
Happy birthday. 61? So how old are you today? What's today? 53.
I'm going to be 34 in like 2 months.
Whoa.
The birthday at Otto's.
On 2/15.
Yeah, well,
that is
going
to be like so great. It's going to be 2/15.
Yeah, it's like a palindrome.
I love it. I'm so happy
it's
that you're
probably the only
right
one
now.
that I'm going to see.
It doesn't. You get one.
Yeah,
you get one. Not everybody does.
I'd like to be brought back to life for like a year and 1,000 years.
You've been brought back to life. Today is
Maybe
the day
I'll get a chance to see
first
30
battery. Listen, the first battery was ever converted to radioactive energy to electrical announced anything. That happened on this day, New Year's Eve's day in 1951. New York City's Times Square greets Frank Sinatra at the Paramount Theater on this day.
You know, a couple years ago, I was in Times Square, and I heard the Frank Sinatra
song.
He's there.
Frank Sinatra, he changed a lot. He was like, who's like the Frank Sinatra of today?
Bruno Mars.
Who is?
I'm not really a fan of Frank Sinatra. I'm not hating on him. I just don't. I'm more like a Johnny Cash.
I'm just kidding. Taylor
Timberlake.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, Taylor Swift is like Justin Timberlake.
There's a couple songs of Frank
Justin Timberlake. But I don't think he's like Frank Sinatra, but he is, I guess. And I think, like, you know, he's been married a bunch. And the Hubble announces existence of distant galaxies on this day.
Now that's far out. That's up my alley.
Yeah, and for the first time ever, the ball drops in Times Square to signal New Year in 1907 tonight. That was the first time that ball ever dropped. And Brooklyn's last day as a city, it incorporates into New York City on this day 1898, tomorrow. And in 1897, New Year's Eve, it was the last night it was ever Brooklyn. Did anyone know that? Anyone from Brooklyn here?
Still Brooklyn.
Any Brooklyn people? Well, this is the last day you were your own city. In 1897, it turned into Brooklyn, New York tomorrow. There you go. And this pushed its own buttons. What else? Birthdays. Anybody want to know whose birthday today?
Whose birthday?
Your birthday is today. This young man right here.
Really?
It's your birthday. So happy birthday to you, Chino.
Happy birthday!
Yes, Carey, the daughter of John Kerry. You share her birthday. And you know who else's birthday you share? You're going to find out. You share Joey McIntyre. Kids on the block. You have Joey's birthday. Look at that. You lucky boy, you.
Bad company.
It is a girl named Paula Barbieri. Anybody know?
I get out here with these names.
She's an O.J. Simpson's ex-girlfriend. What a lucky girl, man. Oh, my God. To be an ex of O.J., she is alive because of that. Thank God she didn't marry him, right? What?
Hannibal Lecter?
I don't know if it's Donna Summer's birthday today. Val Kilmer's birthday today. Nicholas Sparks' birthday today. Oh my God. You know him.
Happy birthday, Donna.
Westerberg from The Replacements' birthday is today. Yeah, incredible birthdays. Dion von Furstenberg's birthday is today. She's got a new show, man, you know, a reality show. It is Anthony Hopkins' birthday today.
Hey!
Yeah, it is. Look at that. You knew it was Silence in
That's
LA.
the guy.
You have his birthday. It's Odetta's birthday today. Odetta. Andy Summer, the little police guitar player. Birthday is today.
All right.
Wow, you are in such good company. The Burton Cummings, the rock guitarist who sings These Eyes from the Guess Who. It's his birthday today. It's also Eileen Hecker. She was in Butterflies Are Free. Her birthday is today. And that's a lot. Then angels, people who passed away on this day. Well, we celebrate you also. It is Elliot Richardson. He was the general attorney that was fired by Richard Nixon after he refused to fire Archibald Cox. He died on this day. Richard Nixon is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I can't say I'm familiar with the other names, but...
Well, he's somebody that stood up to him. Then Michael Kennedy, the son of Robert Kennedy, died in a ski accident. Remember that?
Yeah, that's happens a lot.
He skied into the tree, right? Like Sonny Bono.
Very tragic things have happened to that family.
Lloyd Haynes, who remembers him? Pete 222. Oh my God. He died on this day. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dixon. You were fabulous. And Lee Bowery. I don't know if you know her. Maybe the English people do, if they're still here. Lee Bowery was the designer, and she influenced Boy George and Vivienne Westwood, and died at 33 years old. So couldn't have been a very happy exit. We celebrate you today. Ricky Nelson. We all know Ricky Nelson. He's an angel with us today. He was pretty young, too. He died at 45. Probably, but I don't know if he died today. Peter Duell. Do you remember a show Gidget? Oh, this Peter Duell. He committed suicide at 31. Well, you are with us and celebrating New Year's Eve, and it is
very, very young
age.
It's
spectacular New Year's, and that's why And then the last one is Lucius A.A. Commodus, the Emperor of Rome. He was murdered in the year 192 at 31 years old. Emperor! God!
That was pretty low.
So how does he get replaced?
Well, that's usually how they get
I
replaced.
just thought that was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of
31-year-old emperor.
kings.
Happy New Year! Exactly. Well, we're going to have a Happy New Year. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You ready to meet some guests? Want to push a button here again?
Hey, sure.
We'll be right back. WhO, Bourbon.
Happy New Year.
Keeping it ReW. ReW and who? What's that you say? Keeping keeping it real, keeping it real. What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it you. What's that you say?